What is up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood fire chicken here at the scrapyard. I do a little bit of kicking with chicken tonight. Uh, we'll talk about a bunch of stuff, and we'll also see what comes up in conversation. So, I'm going to go over the matchmaking, what we have so far. We've got a couple people kind of moving around. I know I told everybody that matchmaking was closed, and it is, but there's been a few people that have kind of just snuck in there only because I anticipated we would have a person or two drop out. So, and we have, but I haven't gotten a hold of anybody really about it because, they shouldn't have a problem finding a match, So, what's up, Isaiah? Hey, I kind of started working on that, what you told me to, and I'll work on it and finish it up tomorrow. Get like a little promo poster with you and Gumby. Yeah, late stream. I've been busy all day. Dude, I worked on the cage. So, you guys haven't met him. He's our head of security. His name's Ben, the Vanilla Gorilla. But I work with him, and he came out today. And if you're in the Facebook group, you might have seen it. But he built a latch system. I wish I could show you the video right now. It's actually, maybe I can. I'll kind of show it to you on my phone. I don't know if this will work, but it's sick as hell. Like, it's just gonna really add to the experience of the cage. All right, let's see if you guys can see that. Oh, that's horrible. I'll let it play over and over again. So that's our latching system on our cage now. You can see at the top and the bottom, it basically secures this door all the way around. So I don't care if we get like, okay. I don't care if we get like 5 Pookies hit it at one time. That door ain't going nowhere. So, it goes along good with the cage because the cage is reinforced very well too. That's what it's like. Gary the Turtle, what's up? It's like it gets locked and you're in there. I actually, I took that video for myself, and then he's like, "Hey, I want to take a video for myself on my phone." So I was like, "Okay, hold on, I'll I'll do the door." And I grabbed it and I went like that, and I noticed my arm was in the way, so I put my arm up top. I actually got my finger caught in between the latch and like took a big chunk out of it. It made for a pretty good video. But yeah. So the door that turned out good. And then I'll show you something else. We also got these 7-foot Sasquatches right here. They're like on the trees out there. Maybe this will be a better one. I know it's kind of hard to see on my phone here. That's a little bit better. So these things are like 7 foot tall. They're huge, but people can get pictures in front of them and stuff. Some Sasquatch signs I'm putting up. So I worked a little bit on doing. You probably really can't see that, but I worked a little bit on putting some stuff up on the walls. I'll discuss that really quick because I feel like as fighters, you guys are really going to want to try to get your names up on the wall, right? So we got our Wall of Fame, which it's going to be 8 wins to get on the Wall of Fame. So basically you get 8 wins in boxing, kickboxing, or MMA. It can be a combination of all. And once that's accomplished, you get your name up on the wall permanently. Well, unless you do something really stupid and get kicked out of the scrapyard. Then we just use the big paint can eraser. Okay, so that's one way to get on the wall of fame. We're gonna have the staff wall. Okay, so basically the staff wall is gonna be everybody that makes the scrapyard run. Sponsors, my sponsors are gonna be on there for sure, like top of the list. My sponsors, me, my security team. Um, Ooh, hey Chris, Pookie's fighting on the 23rd. Damn. Okay, Chris, I want you to see this. I'm gonna put this up just for you. All right, stick around. This is good. Okay. Is it not on here? Where'd it go? Why is it not on here? Damn, really? Damn. I kind of feel like a liar now. I had this really cool thing I was going to show you. It's basically the promo of Pookie and his opponent Animal, and it's going to be dropping soon. We're actually doing a press conference tomorrow with Pookie and his opponent and everybody else. But I'm going to get to matchmaking coming up here, guys. So I want to go back to what I was talking about. The Wall of Fame. So yes, you need 8 wins to get on the Wall of Fame. What's up, J. Lou? I know you're excited about your match. Were you Sabretooth or Wolverine? I don't remember. Um, anyway, so to get on the wall, 8 wins. Other ways you can get on the wall. Okay, so the staff, that's obviously the people that make it run. Um, it's it's hard to get on the staff because you pretty much have to be a key component of the scrapyard, whether it's the referee, the camera guy, matchmaking. There's just a lot, like a lot of different places that they're already like taken. And people have been here since the beginning. Okay, but let me get back to it. Um, Another way to get on the wall: fastest knockout slash TKO. So it can be either or. So if you finish your opponent with strikes, in the quickest time, you get your name up on the board in a special slot, and you get the time in which you finish your opponent next to it. The other one is quickest submission. So if you get out there, throw a flying armbar, and finish it in like 10 seconds, your name's going up on the board. We are also going to do fighter incentive bonuses. Okay, let me be perfectly clear here. No money, but you might win something cool like a t-shirt or a pair of gloves or something by having the knockout of the event. We got 30 fights, 30 plus fights. So, it's going to be tough to do, but if you can land like a good or submission of the night, trying to follow in what, UFC does. Those guys like their fighter bonuses in there. Granted, they get paid. We don't, but I think that'll really help people to want to finish fights quickly, not make them last. Watch some of us come in. Are you going to watch some of us come in at a certain time? Let me look, because maybe next week, but my My weather station's been pretty accurate, and I don't have any snow on there. I got Friday 12% chance of rain. 38 day before that. Let me look it up here. Rain is always a factor in. We're not in Poulsbo. You can slam people, you just can't slam people on their head or neck. You can't deliberately spike an opponent, is what I'm getting at. Oh, yeah, yeah, whatever. All right, so Gig Harbor 10-day forecast. Saturday's looking like no rain, 43 degrees. Sunday, it looks like there's some showers. It could move around a little bit, but I mean, maybe we get a little bit of rain, but I don't know. So far, it's looking good. I don't see anything about snow, though. I mean, it looks clear up until Wednesday, and then Thursday we got some slight showers, 40% chance of showers. Friday, Saturday clear. Sunday 50% chance. So I think for January, the weather's looking pretty good. Let's see. 2:20 in the morning. JC, it is not 2:20 in the morning right here. 2:20. No, it's only 11:20 here. I'm on the West Coast, JC. There you go. It's not past my bedtime yet. Let me see what you guys have been saying. What's up, Joe? Cheers, JC. Cheers. Cheers. I don't know yet. I've been so busy, Isaiah, with building the actual cage. Like, you guys get my updates and everything, but you don't see how much time we actually spend on building this thing. I'm pretty much out there right after I get home from work. I spend an hour or two right after work, and then on the weekends I'm out there. Like today I was out there until almost dark. But we did get a lot done, and I don't have to work Monday. So, were you coming out Monday, Isaiah? Was that Monday? Make sure that was you. But anyway, let me get back into what we were talking about. How are you? Paint the turf. I already threw some paint on the turf, so I just kind of covered up the line and the two, and it turned out okay. It's not as noticeable, but I got a tarp over the turf right now to keep pine needles and that kind of stuff in there. Yes, we can do some practice. Plus, it gives me some practice. So, I'm going to be working tomorrow too, though. As far as like at here, I'm working on we got some church pews, and we're painting those, and those are going to be some seating for the fights. I got some turf to move around. There's just a few things. It's pretty much like just details now. I've got all the major stuff done.
What happened to your hand?
Yes, I told them what I did to my hand. It's actually fine. It just tip of my finger. I've been hurting myself a lot lately. I got hit in the knee with a hook working last weekend. Yes, they are true, Isaiah. They're not true for everybody, though. There's only going to be certain people that are going to be allowed at that event. Obviously, fighters that have fought and that are out here for, to support us. I mean, they're obviously going to be welcome at the event. But especially if you say you do win the title and you're defending it, or if you just want to have a fight. But yes, April, Isaiah, April. I've already had people message me and they're like, "Oh, I want to come out and fight in April." I'm like, April, huh? Like, you just want to meet Scarface. It's the only reason you're coming out here. Hey, JC, peace out. Who wants to smoke? You might get Scarface. What's up, Corey? Hey, that's cool. Please come out. Yes, please. And stop hurting Simo. I heard you guys broke him. How bad is he? I got him. I'm going to go over the matches, but oh, did you want 2 matches? Or was that your brother? I thought one of you guys said you want to fight more than once. So I might have somebody. You would love to? Let me look here. Actually, I'm sure I can get you somebody. But yeah, if you fight, either of you guys want to fight twice, just let me know and we'll get something worked out. We'll get their experience level and everything, and then you can just decide after your fight. But yeah, come on out, man. I definitely want to get some work in and finish up the details of that cage. Okay, so fights. Let's go over this. What is that? Oh, cool. Now, if anybody hears of something in here that isn't right, you can always just message me. The earlier the better, Isaiah. I mean, not like too early. I don't know. Pretty much any time past 11. So, main event, Gumby versus Isaiah, 155-pound title fight. For boxing, you don't need a cup and 12-ounce gloves. Arm and Hammer versus Boombox. You guys know Arm and Hammer. His opponent wasn't able to make the fight, so we still got him a match though, which I'm glad because I like watching Arm and Hammer fight, and he was getting ready for it and everything. So he's fighting. You guys remember the Destroyer? First Destroyer, not the second Destroyer, not Tyler the Destroyer. Pirate Pants Destroyer. So his that's good. That's good. So Boombox works with Destroyer. And I told him, I was like, Arm and Hammer, and he's, yeah, I know who he is. It's like, I'll take that fight. It's like, man, that's gonna be good. All right, number 1 contender spot. 155-pound boxing, number 1 contender spot. Turco versus Scarecrow. Scarecrow had that really quick knockout on Nick the Brick. And Turco, I believe, 2-0. getting better every fight. Next we got Pookie, 2-0. You guys know Pookie. If you don't, you better search him really quick. But he's one of our bigger names, and he's fighting a guy named the Animal. Animal is a power lifter with something like an 850-pound squat. That's an MMA fight. We got Gash versus Buddy V. We got Tyler the Destroyer versus Triple T. I don't know who Triple T is, but Tyler the Destroyer fought in like our second or third event, and they have an old rivalry, and so they got a hold of me, and I said, "Yep, we'll make it work." And I got Simo versus Hollywood. Simo is a question mark right now, but I mean, even if he can't, I got a couple other people I could put in to go against Hollywood. How the number one contender going to work for MMA, the next event, and I don't really. I'm just making the boxing one called number one contender because these guys are they have wins in that division, and I'm just saying the winner of this is going to get a title fight. It's sort of at my discretion. So like if like say Buddy V landed a couple wins in a row, I might say, okay, well he fights maybe like I don't know, somebody else at 155 that's got a couple wins in a row, and I'll say, okay, this is good. This is a number one contender spot for the title fight. So, I mean, it's just kind of depends on who they fought and what their win streaks like and all that. But then we got Buddy V fighting again versus J-Lu. J-Lu, college wrestler, over in Eastern Washington. We got Turkish Assassin versus Fury. Both fought in the yard before. Turkish Assassin's got a few fights, and Fury fought on her first event. We got Yangshi versus our referee. Our referee is Gimp. That's a kickboxing match. Moses is coming back. He's fighting Castro, who fought at her last event. Chase the Dragon, I think has fought at just about every event that we've had, is fighting Wero from Street Beef's West Coast. He's flying up, and they're doing a kickboxing match. I got Turtle versus Coach Brown. Turtle's fought a few times, really talented. I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about Coach Brown, but Turtle's always fun to watch. I got Solo versus Len B3. Miracle Boy versus Rod Guess. Fenrir versus Killicam. Joker versus War Chief. Voin versus Bad Intentions. Anubis is up in the air right now because his opponent's gone. Youngblood versus Karate Gandalf. Actually, that one's out. Karate Gandalf is actually fighting Shad Shrugs. So I got to find somebody for Youngblood. But I believe he's around 150. So, like if somebody wanted to fight again or whatever, I want to get him a match. They're coming from Oregon. So I got Gaskill versus Mute. Gaskill isn't actually his fight name. He told me what it was, but that's just his last name. I just got lazy and didn't write it down. Milkman versus Jay Gotham. The Reaper versus Ponyboy. Shinobi versus Nice Guy. Alex versus Neezy Gun. Karate Gandalf versus Shad Shrugs. Brian versus Rabbit. Ponyboy versus Destroyer. So Ponyboy's fighting twice. Built Different versus Kratos. I need to find somebody for Gentleman, for Anomaly. Brass Knuckles versus El Loco, possibly. So let me count these really quick. So I got about 30 fights. But so many people have told me they want to fight twice. So I've probably got closer to 35. BJJ matches are still expected to go on. We'll get the mats rolled out, and I'll have somebody else refereeing those and I'll have somebody else filming those. We're going to have our premium camera crew out there filming in the main spot there. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh, channel content. That's another thing. So if you guys have noticed lately, wow, hey Corey, thanks for the super chat. It's really appreciated. A lot goes into building the scrapyard. You did. And I hope to see you Monday too. Get some rounds in. I was thinking, like, actually, I think Buddy V might come out too. Let me see when he said he wanted to come out. Let's see here. So anyway, channel content. You guys have noticed lately I haven't been putting out. Oh, Sunday after the press conference. Man, that's going to be kind of tough. Maybe we can do that. Yeah, I guess we can do that. He's coming out Sunday. Okay, channel content. So our channel, we're going to be putting fights on here, but lately it's been me talking, fight breakdowns, and sparring videos. So, after this event, obviously we're going to have a lot of content. Also, since we have the cage put up, we can do like mini events and grappling events and that kind of stuff. So if you guys ever want to come out and do like a grappling match or something, I will have a spot on the wall for like most grappling wins too. So it'll be like a special spot for most grappling wins. So we'll keep track of your grappling wins. They don't count on your Street Beefs record, but they count on your grappling record in the scrapyard. And eventually I might make some kind of belt or something up to show that. But I don't want people coming out there just for grappling. I want people to come out, have a fight, and be like, yeah, I'll do a BJJ match. Now, if we do BJJ matches and it's like a weekend that we're not doing fights, we'll just do them in the ring. I don't anticipate that the AstroTurf is going to leave people with a lot of turf burn. But, I mean, if you're concerned about it, you can wear rash guards, Under Armour, that kind of stuff. Have you guys checked out Grit City Podcast? Especially you guys that are local. I'm going to look it up for you guys and link you guys up. So they actually had me on there tonight. I talked for, I think, about an hour. And if you look through their past shows, you can find I was on there back in like October. It'll say something like Street Beefs. Let me look here. It might be on page 2. Street Beef Scrapyard right here. It's October 12th. So after our September event, they made that one. And they talked about us a little bit on the October 5th show. So I'll send you guys right here. Check them out. Grit City Podcast. If you want to listen to kind of what all these guys think about Street Beefs and all that. There's also something else I want to link you guys up with, and it is this fight breakdown. Look here. I can't remember the name of it. Concrete Breakdowns right here. So Concrete Breakdowns is a channel on YouTube that I came across a while ago. I don't know how I found out about them, but they did a video on Scarface and they broke down like everything about Scarface, like everything that he does, and it was just really really fun to listen to see this type of detail go into breaking down a fighter. They also did one on Rising Phoenix, but most recently they did one on me, and I think you guys should go on there right here. Just click on it and subscribe. If you subscribe, J-Lu, yes, anything twisting with the knee, so heel hooks, that kind of stuff is not legal. If you're concerned about getting in the Ezekiels or bicep slicers, you need to train Ezekiel and bicep slicer defense. But I think I get what you're getting at. Hey guys, that link I just posted, go on there and subscribe to them, especially if you're a fighter. J-Lu, yes, Abel, I will post new sparring. I will be posting more sparring videos. We got people coming out tomorrow. I think Buddy V is going to come out for a little bit, and then so I'm going to get some grappling with him. And then Monday I got possibly the Turco and Turkish Assassin coming out. Moses will probably come out. Len B3 will come out. Probably a few people, you know. We'll get some work in. We'll finish up the cage. Oh, that's badass, J-Lu. Oh, man, if you want to stick around a little bit after the event or something, I'll roll with you a little bit too. I know I'm heavier than you, but you know, you two got quite a bit more wrestling experience than me. That's one thing I'll never discredit. A college wrestler. I mean, jiu-jitsu classes, I've gone up against college wrestlers before, and you better have if you're a jiu-jitsu guy, you better have a good off your back game, because you're probably not going to get top position. Let me see here. So yes, as I was saying with our channel content, it's going to change a little bit coming up. I want to know what you guys. Yeah, that works. That works. Achilles. I don't know why you don't just change your name in Street Beefs to Achilles, because Isaiah, I mean, it's okay because it's your name, but it's also, you know, you're just using your name, and having a fight name, it just works better. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Yeah, so it's not natural. Okay. I'm serious, guys. Go check out this channel, Concrete Breakdowns. I know nobody's checked it out right now. You guys, I know none of you have, because it still has the same amount of subscribers. My video has been getting a lot of views, but it's only because I've been sharing the shit out of it. So, but they do, like I said, a really good breakdown of it, and they're interested in scrapyard fighters too. So, you know, if I were to say, hey, you should check out this guy, he's a scrapyard fighter, they might be like, oh man, you know, and then they might start like looking at your videos and stuff and breaking you down. So, let's see. I'm down. We'll see. Let's see. You knew Chris Cross, Burning Cross? He was in Street Beefs up in Nova. Up in Nova. I don't know. I don't know that. Heart in the Fight. You guys should be subscribing to all of these. If you're a Street Beef fighter, You guys should definitely be following these. These are the guys that do our press conferences and stuff. And so if you're ever like a main event or a, like what do you call it? Like a highlighted fight, you know, like one of the top 5 fights, you might get your interviews and stuff all done through these guys. Like we got a press conference tomorrow, but check them out. Just go to their channel and subscribe. This one, Concrete Breakdowns, you should subscribe to both of those, because then when stuff pops up on it, you'll see it on your feed, and it's probably Street Beast related. Also, Street Beast Prelims, that's another one. Will there be backups for any of the 155 boxing matches in case a fighter can't make it? Yes, there will be backups. I've had a couple people back out, but then I've had a couple people contact me, and it's weird because 155 is like the most universal, popular. I mean, if you're a 155-pound fighter and you come to the scrapyard, you're going to get a fight. I mean, it's the deepest division we got right now. So, yeah, there's backups. There's people like Turkish Assassin or, you know, Turco, and they want to fight twice. So, I mean, right then and there, 155. We work on a sliding scale too. So, you know, you say 155, we say 145 or 165. It just depends on what your opponent is. But we get you within 10 pounds. Are you signed up to fight, Poncho? Or were you just curious? Man, I'm excited for this cage and seeing how the fighters seeing how the fighters react to it and how the fights go. We just put so much. Who are the active heavyweights and what are they at? A lot of the guys that are heavyweights are out of Brave House, so it's going to be like Pookie, Ponyboy, Brick House. We got a couple other guys signed up. The thing is, since UFC started implementing backups for big fights. Oh, yeah. I mean, they're not like set as backups. Did I get the belt? No, the belt will be here on the 19th. I actually have. I ordered it like farther ahead this time. So I actually screenshotted it the other day. Well, it won't be on this phone. Actually, my email. But, I mean, right here. It says the shipment from order 1942 is on its way. USPS tracking number. Click on it. It will be here Tuesday, the 19th, which, even if it doesn't show up on Tuesday, it'll be Wednesday. So, I mean, USPS is kind of but they usually get it the next day if they don't get it the day that they schedule it. So, we will have the belt this time, and it looks sick as hell. So we'll just have one more belt to order after that. Len's already given me the money. Oh, it looks different. It's got different designs on it. It's a different strap. That's I mean, okay, Poncho, that's kind of tough to say because like when a fighter goes to another yard, it's generally up to the fighter to come up with the money to travel and everything. But like, and I don't want to speak for Golden Hands, but you know, he just won the title, and he's been here the whole time. He might want to go and fight other people in other yards, but that just depends on what opportunities open up and all that. Maybe one of the other champs will come over here or something, but I mean, I don't know. It could go anything could happen. We're definitely open to let other people come in from other branches and fight. We've had Canadian, Demigod, Wero's coming up, Drunken Master, Ugly Boy. A lot of people want to travel and fight. There's a few big names I still want to get Reckless Rico out here. I still want to get Shinigami out here. And I really think after this event, and these guys see, the way our ring looks and our footage, they're going to want to come out here and fight even more. I know Rico, he's really been like, liking our statuses and stuff. And, I pay attention to that stuff maybe more than I should, but I do watch when people, are commenting and paying a lot of attention to us. So yeah, we can hopefully get him out here soon, and then maybe Shinigami. Street Bender, the guy that fought Shinigami last, has told me that he wants to come up in the next couple months. Ugly Boy wants to come back. Drunken Master wants to come back. I'm actually gonna. Oh, this is off the subject, but I'm actually gonna be meeting Martin Rubio, who runs Street Beast West Coast. So I'm going to be in Vegas soon. And while I'm down there, maybe get a round in with him, I kind of feel like that's, I don't know. I think it's fun. Like testing out people's styles against your own, just seeing how it works out. That's why, like, when people come to the yard, like Demigod or Pookie, I'm like, yeah, let's do a sparring round. Yeah, that's a good idea, J-Lu. Depending on how your match goes, you might be kind of in line. Can you challenge a celebrity of your choice to fight? Yeah, but the problem with challenging a celebrity is celebrities don't generally acknowledge people that are not celebrities. Okay, so like if I were to say, hey, Jake Paul, I'll fight you, he's not going to respond to me because there's no money in it for him, and who am I? So, out of curiosity, who do you want to challenge? Or is it like a Street Beef celebrity? We're not supposed to call out guys, Personally, I don't see any problem with saying like, man, I would really like to have a match someday with so-and-so, just because it would be like a dream of mine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that personally. But if I were to say, so-and-so, I want to match with you, and you better accept it. George Clooney? I don't think George Clooney's going to fight you. George Clooney can go fake fight in a movie and make like $100 million. And I mean, that would be cool. I mean, you could say you fought George Clooney. I mean, I'd like to fight Brad Pitt, like the Fight Club thing. The dude from Jackass. Yeah. Johnny Knoxville. I don't know. He took a couple hard shots from Butterbean. But yeah. I got a couple people on here that are like backups too that I don't have matches exactly set for, but we'll get people matched up. I'm Bieber. Actually, I think Bieber can. I think he can box. That would actually be cool. I would like to. We gotta do this while I'm still like, if I'm gonna fight a celebrity, it's while I want to do it while I'm still like sort of young. I'm getting old. I got a birthday in about 3 days. If anybody wants to get me Sasquatch memorabilia, um, for my birthday, that would be pretty cool. Bring it to the scrapyard. If you got something that you want to contribute to the scrapyard that's Sasquatch related that we can like put on a tree or whatever, um, we could do something like that. Steven, that's a bad idea. There's no reason for that. We don't need to have a race-based tournament. I mean, unless you're talking like a race, like a running race. But I don't know. I don't see the point. I think we're doing a good job the way we're doing it. So let's keep the formula that we got. Yeah, Kimbo was a beast, man. Man, I really wish they would have like discovered him earlier. But it is cool that he got onto the Ultimate Fighter. I loved watching that season because everybody thought, Kimbo was like this, like hard, like badass guy, but he's actually like a really cool person. He was unbelievable. He had some crazy boxing skills. And if he would have started younger and got into MMA and developed his ground game, yeah, he could have been a champion. It's sad that he passed away. But I feel like him getting into the UFC, like he deserved that. He deserved the fame and everything that he got. So he came up from backyard fighting. That was back. That's saying a lot because back then backyard fighting wasn't like a big deal. They wouldn't have cameras and all that stuff like we do now. It wasn't. We didn't have YouTube or any of that. He did all that stuff before, and his footage got put up on YouTube. I would say Kimbo, his style was kind of similar to Mike Tyson a little bit, um, but he coming off the street, he had a high level of skill off the street. Yeah, um, J-Lu, I've actually already thought about this, J-Lu. Um, if I could allocate enough funds, I want to get somebody to get like a Sasquatch outfit to wear. What do you think? Like a live Sasquatch mascot. Is it too much? I mean, if you've seen the pictures I posted recently, we do have the 7-foot Sasquatch cutouts now. They're going to be visible from the ring. So I think that was my wife's idea. I can't take credit for that. Predator poachers to fight each other. We could have predator poacher beef fights. Oh, I guess anything's possible. What's that? Oh, what is it, dude? Oh man, I think I just got somebody donated a sign to to the scrapyard that said they're saying it's going to be here on Tuesday. That is cool. I think it's a sign. No, Achilles. Buddy V's going on Sunday. He's probably got work or something, family. I'm Mr. Street Beefs of the scrapyard. So there's different branches, and I run the one in Washington State. Scarface is Mr. Street Beef, so. Thank you, Brian, if you're watching. That is really cool. We're making this into a Sasquatch hotspot where people are going to want to come out here just to search for Sasquatch. Well, guys, it just hit midnight. I'd like to get some sleep. I got work to do on the cage tomorrow. I got a press conference to do for the scrapyard tomorrow. It's been fun. Corey, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. I don't think you're on here anymore. Maybe you are. Maybe you're just listening to me ramble in the background. People do that. They turn us on, they just listen to me. But thanks. I hope to see you Monday. Isaiah, hope to see you Monday. Buddy V didn't show up on here, but I think he's going to be on here on Sunday. "12-inch metal sign." Yes! That is so badass. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here, though. I appreciate the conversations. Thanks everybody for stopping in. It's been great. Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram if you need to get a hold of me for something. But peace out.